So Saturday 5th September, it's now 11:30, a bit late, we could have launched an hour ago. So I managed to get a climb out of Warwick after release, and I've headed east. I'm now just south of the Maryvale Valley, which is here, and I'm heading north along these line of clouds here. I think it's cloud base is probably 5, 3, 4, something like that, so it's not too high. Would have been nicer if it was higher. I mean, it was forecast for 7.5. That doesn't appear to be happening just yet. Let's see what happens. So, fair bit of cirrus cloud around above. That's from the trough, which is going to push in late afternoon, evening, and it's not going to make a good flying day tomorrow, so that's why I'm out today. I heard Dan and Andres on the radio, so I'm just trying to see where they're at. I'll give them a call on the radio and see where Dan is. So plan, head north. This is a cracking thermal that I'm in now. It's between 8 and 9.5 knots on the average, yeah. Just climbing through 5,800 feet now. It's the best thermal I've had so far. Dan's about 8 kilometers behind me, and we're still heading up north now. We've set Dalby in as the waypoint, and there's 92 kilometers to run to Dalby, so that's straight ahead now. So just push on. Quite happy with this. It's been a bit tricky down low, but luckily I didn't have to fire up the fez. It looked like it for a moment, but okay for the moment, so just push on. Looking at the day, it's still looking alright. It may overdevelop, I just have to keep an eye on things and see what happens. I've made a little bit of a diversion, and I'm now heading towards Darling Downs Soaring Club. That's 22 kilometers ahead on my nose. Dan's a bit closer, he's 16 kilometers and down to 2,200, I think he said, 2,005, so he's pretty low. All this cirrus above the cloud is, I think, killing off what would have been good thermal development, making it fairly soft. I'm just going to try and run along these line of clouds here, stay high. I think that's the thing to do now. Don't get too low, and let's see how far I can push along this line of clouds before deciding to turn and head back. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much sun on the ground at all. Yeah, so I think I'm going to take that cloud ahead there. Hopefully it's still working, and get some height again. So there's Darling Downs Club down there, the hangars where the water is, and you can see a glider turning there and then launching. So that was my turn point, and now Dan has headed off to Millmerran, which is, let me have a look now, which way is that? That's over this way here, so straight ahead now. So I just want to take this climb. Oh God, he's about 9-10 kilometers ahead of me, so it's going to be a bit difficult to catch up, but I'll do my best. Let's see how we get on. So slight change of plan. Was going to go to Millmerran over that way, but it's not looking too good. not much cloud around out there, and I don't think there'll be much thermals with all the cirrus killing off the lift. So Dan decided to head back to Killarney, which is sort of that way, about 75-80 kilometres away, and just coming up to Pittsworth. You can just see there's a nice line of cumulus that's you can see there running actually all the way to Killarney. So my plan is just to try and fly along that line. Hopefully there's a line of energy so I don't have to stop and thermal too much, but we'll see. So that's the plan, and you can see Toowoomba there on the edge of the range, and there's Oki military airfield there, you can see. Not active today. So we're looking ahead, can't see Dan yet, so I'll keep an eye out for him. I'll give him a call on the radio, see how far he is. Yep. No, not worth stopping for. Keep pushing on. And I'll change my flap setting. Quite a bit too slow. There we go. And let's see what happens in a little while. So there we've got a hang glider above us.
So I'm now 21 to run Clifton at 4,500.
Okay, that's Dan giving me the heads up on that hang glider there, so let's see if I can join the same thermal and get up next to him. So there's the hang glider again. He got the jump on me. I came underneath him, but I was a fair bit lower than him. So he topped out on the top of the thermal, and you can see him there. Well, back on the ground. Chasing after the hang glider wasn't such a good idea. I got into an area of really heavy sink, so I had to run the Fez engine for about 15 minutes to get back. So got back on there. You can see the bad weather forecast for tonight and tomorrow. It's pushing in. So, oh no, all in all, not a bad day.